Hey guys, it's Greg. Welcome back to the channel. Warning: this episode or this discussion, there's a lot of range videos in there because we're talking about target focus tonight, so I thought it'd be easier if you could actually see what I'm talking about. In this, I'm wearing my aim cam so you can actually see the dot through my point of view, so you're actually seeing it. And I'll go in and through it, I'm discussing the issues I'm seeing, especially with I say newer, especially with shooters that's transitioning from front sights or from iron sights over to the red dots. I'm still seeing a lot of issues where students are not clearly understanding what target focus is and what it entails. What they're trying to do is they're trying to use their dot and their red dot like their front sight. So they're actually focusing on that dot when they're putting it on the target. In the videos, I'm going to demonstrate what I see from students, and then again, so you can self-correct when you get out on the range yourself. If you're shooting doubles, right, shooting 2 quick successions of rounds, say you're starting at 5 yards. If I'm watching my students, what happens is the first round is going to impact center mass, exactly where you want. The second round normally is going to be, for a right-handed shooter, I'm seeing it's going to be high and to the right. Why? Because they're tracking their dot at that point. They're utilizing that dot versus just staring at that one small point on the target and allowing your mind, your brain, your eyes to bring it right back to it. The other major fault I see is they're trying to overcompensate for recoil. We got to understand that recoil is going to happen no matter what. Now, back in the day, I say back in the day, say 10 years ago, when we would grip, we overgripped it and we were trying to fight the recoil. This happens again if you're looking at your target and you start seeing your rounds impact the low. A lot of times that's what that's going to be from. You're actually shooting your first shot, then you're driving it down on the second shot, so you'll have impacts low. On this, I do a demonstration to show this so you can actually see it. Well, guys, that's enough of me talking. Let's get into it. We'll roll these videos. Again, there's going to be a pop quiz at the end. I've left a segment in there. I want you to diagnose my shot, my group, what happened, and leave in the comment below. All right, guys, we're at 10 yards. A little demonstration on target focus and what you can tell when you're not actually utilizing it. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to sight in, and I've got to get it back down as quickly as possible, but I'm going to actually run target focus. So if you saw my dot, it came straight back down here. Now, a lot of times what's going to happen next is if I'm following my dot, the first round will be here and the second round is normally up here. Again, we're at 10 yards. Sight in, get back down, and we'll follow the dot. First dot, the first shot, and here's the second. Again, there I was concentrating more on my dot versus staying target focused. The last one, what a lot of people do, they try to fight the recoil. So what happens there is we get a dot, we're muscling it down. So if you saw in my optic, you'll see the first one, the first shot, second one, because I was actually trying to muscle recoil down. Following the dot. Here's the other one. Pushing down. Again, 10 yards. And again, comp wise, I've got a little bit more downward pressure, so I need to work on keeping this up. Okay, same drill, but we're at 25 now, so I'm going to have to slow down just enough, but I'm looking for a flash, and I'm relying on my grip and the flash and stand on the target. So it looks something like this. One got away from me, but like I said, the rest of them are in there. 25 yards, working on my target focus and working on my grip with my trigger press. Something like this. Again, this is an upper A-zone box, so one down, I can live with it. Doing a 25-yard cool down. Work on target focus. Yeah, two of them got away from me. Rest of them's right here. Well, guys, hopefully this video helped. Hopefully the live fire demonstrations actually explained to you and you could see my point of view of what the dot is doing. Again, you want to have the target's going to be crystal clear. And then the easiest thing to do is, like I demonstrated, is pick up a small point on your target, right? Just concentrate on that. Your mind will do everything else for you. Again, it's target focus. You're seeing everything going around. And I've had comments before on a lot of my videos they've never actually seen, especially my point of view on the camera, they've always had the conception that the dot was just perfectly still. I never see that, all right? I'm seeing a red flash, and that's what I'm playing off of, the red flash. I'm using my grip and the flash, and that's how I'm engaging it. So again, hopefully this helps. Again, leave in the comments below if you diagnose that last video. Go ahead and diagnose those two shots. Leave a comment what happened. Okay. Hopefully this helps. Again, guys, like, share, subscribe. Trying to get more into these. Hopefully to have 2 to 3 more. The follow-on video as of right now is going to be actually a part 2 of this, but it's going to be iron sights compared to red dots. So stay tuned.